Hello and welcome to another episode of the NHL Weekly. The team preview we're going to be doing today is the Boston Bruins. Now, to start, I would like to talk about Tuukka Rask. Tuukka Rask, when drafted by the Columbus Blue Jackets, was supposed to be a decent goalie, nothing special. He was traded to Boston, and nothing special. And then he starts filling in as a great starter. And everyone feels he may have the true gift. And then he goes and has that crazy upset against Philadelphia in the playoffs where they're ahead 3 games and then they lose 4 straight. And everybody put Tuukka Rask on the back burner. Tim Thomas was able to step up and show that he had an amazing end to his career and winning the Vezina and the Stanley Cup and the Conn Smythe. Tuukka Rask had big shoes to fill when he grabbed that starting position again. And I think this year he's shown that he can absolutely do it. And he is going to be the starter for Boston for a long time and one of the elite goalies in the league. I feel that Tuukka Rask being locked up in that contract is one of the best things that Boston could have done, because they now have a goalie that they can go to and can take them to where they need to go. I foresee another Stanley Cup run in near future. It's not out of the question that they'll win again. This team is built exactly like you're supposed to build a team. Your goaltending first, defense first, and your offense comes together perfectly when you have people like David Krejci and Patrice Bergeron. Now that leads me into the second biggest point. The trading of Rich Peverley and Tyler Seguin to Dallas Stars for Louis Eriksson. At first, I wasn't sure how I felt about this trade, seeing as how Tyler Seguin is still in my mind one of the premier young centers and can be fantastic and great at an elite level one day. But when you really think about it, the absence left by Nathan Horton is very hard for Boston to overcome. And I think the grabbing of Louis Eriksson in that trade is a great deal for them, because he's going to help fill out that top 6, which when you had Tyler Seguin, he is a great player, but he's a center, a natural center. And when you have 2 top centers of Patrice Bergeron and David Krejci, there's no room in that top 6 for Tyler Seguin. So by making this trade, they have improved their top 6, but lost depth. And for that, I think you may see a little bit of a weakness in the beginning for Boston, but as Louis Eriksson becomes more comfortable in Boston, we will see him become the scoring threat he was in Dallas. Now, as for Boston going into the 2013-14 season, look for them to be just as strong as they were the last